Let's go. Ben qui est là. Marie qui est là. Some other people are there. Hey, welcome back. Welcome. Good afternoon, everyone. NASCAR new audio? Yeah, but not for all of you. Sorry. It is the redeem sound from. C'est vieux comme intro. Le gars, il se pointe après des mois, puis il me dit c'est vieux comme intro. Come on! Ben, oui, si tu parles du fait que j'avais pas de mèche blonde sur la tête. Hey, hey! Yeah, so NASCAR is gonna be the new custom sound for Micah, and I basically fucked up my stream doing that. Ben, tu seras pas fier de moi. J'avais fait des modifs ici que j'ai oublié de pousser sur GitHub, puis j'ai poussé de mon ordi en dedans sur mon GitHub, ce qui fait que je viens de perdre des trucs ici en mergeant la branche. Well. I'm gonna need to work that out, but basically I just lost all my voice command. RIP. That shitty stuff happened. But yeah, so NASCAR is gonna be a new audio, but there's also a OSHA now. Ben, je l'avais fait pour le stream et le YouTube. Là. Ah ben oui, techniquement, c'était tout du vieux footage dedans. Il n'y a rien de ce qu'on a fait à date maintenant. Un jour, je ferai une V2 quand j'aurai plein de projets. Let's try that. So now there should be, when I'm doing something stupid, guys, you're gonna be able to write that.
Right to jail.
And there should be a sound like there's 4 random sound for saying, for telling me I'm doing something stupid. I think there's a cooldown. Is it not working for you guys? It was supposed to be.
Why do you want me to break your arm so badly?
You don't understand. You don't understand because you don't understand liberty. You don't understand freedom. So you put a crack in my arm like the crack in the Liberty Bell. You hear me?
That's the sound for Micah, his own custom sound. Let's go. There should be no cooldown. Why is it not? Oh, I know why. That's because I did that on this. Try OSHA now. Try it again. And everybody, Ben, Maggie, write NASCAR too. You shouldn't be able to use it. That's a lot of damage. Now that's a lot of damage. So yeah, so there's 4 sound, and also there was supposed to be something like appearing around here on the screen. However, somehow it's not working right now, so I'm gonna have to look at that. Yes, it's not working for them, and now Micah, your turn again. Just testing the permission things.
Why do you want me to break your arm so badly?
Easy.
You don't understand. You don't understand because you don't understand liberty.
Easy.
You don't
That's a
understand
win.
Freedom. So you put a crack in my arm like the crack in the Liberty Bell. You hear
so
me?
now Micah has the first official personal sound on the stream. Oh, and yeah, so basically anyone who wants their own custom sound can redeem that from the channel point. So you need to watch the stream, and then when you have been here for long enough, you can have your own sound, which is a fair deal, to be fair. So this afternoon we're gonna keep going on the fuse box. We were done with the wiring. We just need to do some we just need to do some cable management. We haven't gone through all the sounds yet. There's still, we did right to jail. That's a lot of, that one is pretty insane. Then got us for dangerous. And there's
right
one
to jail.
Oh, I don't know when we're gonna hit the last one. So thank you, by the way, to Micah and NPV. I think it was mainly Micah that we talked about this maybe 2 months ago, and I finally did it. So it's done. There's gonna be something to like happening on screen. So I saw a little drawing that was perfect from a screeching OSHA regulator, and it's just a character like this, like, Rah! It's so good. Yeah, the noise and like I was saying, adding your sound and everything. I did something stupid, which was basically I didn't push the modification I did in here because basically I linked my computer in my house and the one in the garage together with a GitHub, and so I have the setup duplicated. So basically back it up on both sides. However, the idea is for me to be able to work inside the house, make modification, push them, and then get them here. But all the voice command for the noise level, for switching cam and everything was done in here and not inside, and I forgot to push them on the main branch before doing the modification, so now I have to redo them. So this afternoon, please, no loud noise because I don't have any filter anymore, so that sucks. Honestly, that really sucks. It's not a big deal to do, it's just that I'm gonna have to take maybe 20 to 30 minutes to redo all of that. So that's pretty much it. But yeah, we don't have time for that this afternoon. We need to just go ahead and finish that fuse box because basically today I have a class, so I'm gonna have to leave somewhere between 4 and 4:30. So yeah, you know what, Ben? I realized my mistake literally 30 seconds after pushing it. I was just like, oh hell no, like those things I'm pretty sure I've done them in the garage. I take a look at the button, that's it. However, before merging here, I did a backup of 2 main files. So basically, I have like a JSON to merge like some part of it with the new JSON I just imported. So hey, big brain. There's not everything I'm gonna have to do from scratch. I still managed to make something out of that. That is not too bad, okay? Hey Hawk, let's go, welcome back. How's your day going? Sparking heart everywhere, yay! How is your day? I hope that you don't have too much of a headache today. She did some crazy cupcakes. She did crazy cupcakes with Kraken in it, so some wild cupcakes.
Why
Yay!
do you want me to break your arm so badly?
You don't understand. You don't understand because you don't understand liberty. You don't understand freedom. So you put a crack in my arm like the crack in the Liberty Bell. You hear me?
Mike is so proud of his own sound. And Hog's gonna get the reference. Oh yeah! Mike already made a custom sound, so now that's his personal sound. Not crack. Kraken. Kraken is some, cause I wanna say that, dark rum. So yeah. It's rum in it. Yeah, imagine that crack. Wild Hawk is wild. Oh, I was to say dual side. But guess what? I don't have the command anymore because I fucked that up. So I'm gonna have to switch the cam by myself like in the old school days. So good. Or chat out at the camping site. Everyone was already asleep and she was still there going strong. There you go. Oh, it's Blue! Hey, what up? Damn, all the families here. Let's go. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here so early in the stream. That's so cool. What up? Oh, my old legs. So many friendlies. Love that. Welcome everyone. So just as a recap, quick recap, we basically butchered that this morning. Oh, the green F, let's go, I love that. So we basically butchered that little fuse box this morning to replace it with something brand new right here, which is pretty cool. I'm really happy with how it turns out. The only thing we have still left to do is basically cable management, because in here it was done in a way that all the cables were meeting at the back. That was a bit intense. It's just a fuse box, calm down everybody. So now that we're done with that, we need to make sure that the wiring loom is looking not as bad as it is doing right now. We're gonna have to make sure also that the cover now fits on top of here. Like I said, we have to chop a little bit of plastic in here, just making sure everything's looking good. So I'm gonna grab something to chop that, and we're gonna be creating our little thing in there, and gonna be mounting that. Yeah, there's quite a lot of cable in there, not gonna lie. It's a bit crazy. We're gonna try to clean that up eventually. I just don't feel for that right now. I'm like, ooh. You know, when you see it's a mess in your house and you don't want to clean because it's too intense. That's the way I feel right now. The coffee is good. Second coffee of the day, just to make sure we're going strong and we're gonna be high energy for the class tonight. I don't have the right end on there. Yeah, I'm gonna try to fix the stream tomorrow morning, I guess, for the voice command, because that's gonna be a pain in the ass. So right now I'm gonna use a little rotative tool to basically trim the little plastic side in there. If I can find them back, they are here. Let's go. So I'm just going to grab that, this, and basically what I'm gonna use is that, which is perfect. So this is like, I don't know if we can see it. This is something that will bite into yeah, Dremel, yeah boy. So I'm gonna use that with a little mounting, well, a little tip that is helping a lot to cut through plastic. I trimmed the bumper of my Camaro with that, just to add a tow hook at the back, right mounted right on the bumper frame, the bumper beam. Oh, come on, here, there you go. It's going through plastic like it was nothing, and we love that. So like I said, we also received a lot of parts over the weekend, which is awesome. So we're gonna try to push that forward. Damn, 10 people in here. Hey, welcome by. So many guys in here. I love that. Thank you so much. That's cool. Cool, so let's trim that. Oh, I have to change the seam because otherwise I'm gonna have to come back. It's when you lose something that you realize it was super useful, right? Well, there we go. Oink. So I'm gonna connect that over here. There. So basically what I'm looking for is to...
Why do you want me to break your arm so badly?
You don't understand. You don't understand because you don't understand liberty. You don't understand freedom. So you put a crack in my arm like a crack in the Liberty Bell. You hear me?
At some point, someone's gonna redeem a sound that's so annoying that I will not be able to listen to it so often. Say I love tiny pancakes. All right, so we're gonna just chop at least that corner here, and we'll see if we need to go even further. And I don't have the loud noise filter anymore, so just saying. All right, that's making a mess. I'm gonna cut that outside of the car. Not a good idea inside. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, so just wait for it, because it's really a little mess. All right, let's see. So now am I able to push that? Oh yeah, baby. So there you go. All our wires are getting out of there. We have our little fuse box all together now. So now we're gonna try to make something with the wires, because we want them to look better than that, because right now that's not super pretty, let's say that. So I'm gonna try to pull some wires back up here, just making sure we're not having any trouble with that. I don't want to have too much wires down here. So yep. It's on Hulu. On Mountain Dew, nice. Come at you like a spider monkey. Damn. Is that like in the movie? Cause I was really like thinking of Hog just drinking tons and tons of Mountain Dew. All right, I need to see that movie, honestly. Oh, is the stream down or something? It just reconnected to the chat. I think not. I think we're okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she will. Okay, phew. Because I just saw something weird happens on the stream. Like, it was saying that it was reconnecting and everything, and I was like, ah, shit. There we go. Alright, so that, then that one. Here, these ones can all stay together. That blue one, I really need to pull that on top here. Then we're gonna have this one and the blue one. Boom. Going up here. Then yellow one, we can tighten that up. One right there and that one right there. Now if I can take some tapes, I'm gonna tape that all together, and we're gonna have one part of the loom put back in place. All right, so these were anyways all together. Now I'm just afraid that I'm gonna have to bend that to fit inside the mounting point there. We'll see. We will see. So we're gonna do the same on the other side. So that white one is good. Just going to push that green one in place so that we can go through there. Let's take those and those. Seems like it's a bit messy in here, but I feel like we're gonna be able to do something with that. Yeah, I think it might be an issue the way they come out of the side, and I'm guessing we're gonna run into some fitment issue when trying to put that back with the brackets and everything in place. We'll see. It's gonna be a problem for us in 20 minutes, not now. Let's not overthink it. Oh shit, honestly.
Okak just joined the crew.
Hey, guess who's back? back again. Raminta is in chat. Oh yeah, what's up, Raminta? How are you, dear? It's been a while. We're still on the same car, still not done. You know, no engine in, no nothing. Classic project car, you know. But we did swap an old fuse box to a brand new one that we will see if it's fitting in place now. So let me grab the bracket. Hopefully they are dry now, but I feel like because it's cold today, it has a hard time. Hey, that's awesome. And thank you, by the way, Hukak. Ukak. I don't know if it's the way to pronounce that, but welcome to the stream. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Was that it's been a while because I never get to be in time for your stream, Saj. Oh, it's no big deal. Oh shit, nope, it's oh my god, the brackets are still quite sticky. I'm gonna grab the heat gun. I don't have time to wait for them. Heat gun action incoming. All right. Well, that's cool that you had time today for that. I love that. How's it going? Civic is still going strong. Do you have any big winter or something on your side? Is winter getting close now? Because us, it's right around the corner and that sucks. Gonna grab the extension cord. Well, it was still pretty warm in here too until this week. It's still a beautiful weather, don't get me wrong. Like, you can go for a ride right now, it's pretty cool. It's just like it's like 10 Celsius, which is okay, but like a bit chill. It's like perfect weather right now when it's sunny and everything. We did some ATV and motocross during the weekend and it was so good because you're not too warm. Yeah, exactly. So right now the trees are losing their leaves and everything. So yeah, speed dryer. It's supposed to be over 50 Fahrenheit daytime and 38 nighttime next 10 days. Nice. Yeah, I really hope we're gonna have a good last competition this weekend, because yeah, it's my last event of the year next weekend, so that's gonna be quite a big thing. And that's awesome because I'm not going to drive my usual car. The BMW stays at home. I'm gonna do 3 runs with the Honda Fit, and I have some racing tires that I bought. They are secondhand. They are pretty worn out, but just for an event, it's gonna be perfect. I'm gonna be doing 3 runs with that, and then yeah, I'm gonna send it with a stock Honda Jazz, and like after that, I'm gonna pop the VTEC so hard with that, and the 117 HP, whop up motherfucker. After that, on the afternoon, I propose to give my runs for people if they want me to drive their car to maybe just see someone doing something different, try to improve from what I'm doing. And right now, so far I have one Volkswagen Golf R 2017-18 that I'm gonna drive. I have also a Camaro SS 2018 or 19, I think, that I'm gonna drive. And I had a Toyota, oh yeah, STI, Subaru STI 2016 or 18, something like this. So some pretty cool car and recent cars, so that's gonna be awesome. So I'm gonna go, yep, that's the last one on Sunday then. Est-ce que tu as envie de, hein? C'est vrai, je n'avais même pas reparlé rien, ça m'a sorti de la tête. Speed drying. So I'm gonna be driving a lot of stuff. Now I'm just waiting to see if there's gonna be a fourth one to ask me if I want to drive their car. I hope so, because it's really fun to drive others' car. It's really, really fun. Ah man, it's so sticky. The gravel guard is not drying well so far. Fair. It's gonna be for next year, Ben. Next year is gonna be your year. Ouch, that's hot. Shit. I'm gonna head out home from work and run a few errands. Might be able to catch you before the end. Yay! Have a good drive back home, Blue. Let's go. And we should try this week to play together. I saw you last week in the Discord, but really I just didn't have time. But I will be super keen to play again. That will be cool. I've been running so much interchange. Like, I've been stuck on interchange for so long. Alright, have a safe drive, man. Alright, I don't think we're gonna be able to dry them more than that for now, so we're gonna have to wait. I'm starting to really, really love that map, so yeah. Just different things. I want to run some lighthouse too with Micah. We started a few quests in there that was pretty cool. All right, so last week we did those brackets at the end of the week. They are bolting straight to that fuse box, so we're gonna put them back in place. They're not super dry, they still sticky a little bit. I'm gonna send them in there and just redo the paint on them if needed, because I just want to see the result and see the next problem we're gonna head into, which is the way the wire is in there. All right, there's gonna be an ad in 1 minute, people. Just telling you, if you have Prime, think about using it here or somewhere else, but that's gonna prevent you from having ads on your favorite streamer channel. All right. Have you done any other big show, Raminta, on your side? Like on my side, it was mostly competition, but like I know you're doing a lot of shows and stuff, so that's pretty cool. Just casual, yeah. Like the weeklies, meets here and there, I guess. Oh, I just put a wire right on top of the screws I need to access. What a good idea. There we go. So this way we're gonna be able to screw that bracket back in place. So basically, I'm gonna try, yeah, the camera is not really turning more than that. Oh, Japanese meat, nice. JDM action. I just tried Lighthouse for a few rounds last week and I really want to try it more, loving that map. It's cool, it just depends on how the spawn are, basically. If the spawns are bad, if you get a bad spawn, it's not so nice. You have to play it slow, basically, if you want to access that water treatment plant, because everyone's rushing that. But if you have to go anywhere else on the map, you can play it just like normal. At least that's what we did with Mike, and we did like we almost did the entire raid in there. Like we exited with 1 minute left. So, and that was just so good. All right. There we go, so bracket back in place. Let's put the bottom one now. It's funny because here in Quebec, I don't think we have a lot of specific meat like that. In fact, that's not true. We have the Euro meat, and there was a Subaru meat the other week. But the Subaru Fest is mostly because we have a big tuning shop here in Quebec near Montreal that are they are specialized in Subarus, so that's why they hosted that. They are doing like crazy tuning for Subarus of all kind, which is pretty awesome. There, boom, bracket back in place. Now let's put, let's see if it mounts in the hole again. I don't think it will, honestly. But I might be wrong, who knows? Yeah, now the wires are giving us a bit of a pain. Ooh. Also, I did a civic meet like country-wise, and a friend just sent a video from it. Nice! Gonna have to take a look at that. Gonna have to. And not take 2,000 years like the previous video you wanted me to look at. All right, please get in there without breaking anything. Oh man, those wires at the bottom, they're gonna be a pain in the ass. I can already tell you that. I'm gonna try to fold them a little bit on top there. And I'm putting a lot of gravel guard on my hands because it's not dry enough. Like this, like that. Now it's almost getting in there. Oh, we have clearance issue. No! That's not how it was supposed to be. You were supposed to be the chosen one. But we can always cheat even more than that. By bending the tabs there, doing the same thing on top here. Since we use better quality one, we have thicker material, we can bend that a little bit. Hey, that's so close. Where is it? Grabbing on something. I don't think it is anymore. At least not here, not there. These ones are okay. All right, let's try that. We're getting close to a fitment there. So I somehow managed to make a meet and it didn't went into chaos. Yay! What, do you usually have problem with a chaos thing? Like people doing crazy stupid stuff and all the time? We have the same kind of people in here. The other week, a BMW crashed into a crowd, sending 2 persons to the hospital because it left the meet with a crazy burnout. Well, not that crazy, just a pull that the guy couldn't handle the power of his car. So he lost traction and sent it straight into a crowd, just like a proper Mustang. We did the same kind of joke. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a bit spooky to organize something big, right? Well, GG to do that, honestly. It's really cool. Like, getting involved in the car scene is always something a bit stressful. So, really, really well done. Like, just here, getting involved with my racing club is something quite demanding sometimes, and yeah, I still really enjoy that, but it's not an easy task. Let's just say that. All right, and if we're wrapping that, we should be good. So that, and now can I close it? Or is it going to be a pain in the ass to close here because of that. Oh man, I think I'm gonna have to expand the hole in there because we are just on the edge of everything, of crushing wires on top. Shit. Like we're so close to perfection and so far at the same time. Yeah, it's not closing properly right now. Because here and here, it's slipping in place. Yeah, there's something not happy in here. Or I'm just not lining up correctly, but I think I am, so there must be something. Let me try something else. I'm gonna try to pop out that. Try to just remove that and loosen the other one. So then we're maybe going to be able to put the plastic cover first and put that back in place. Let's see, have we damaged something? No, so far we're good. So far we're really good. There, everything's doing great in here. Now let's see what's going on. Yeah, it's so sticky. All right, so basically I feel like I'm gonna have to put a bigger hole on the side there. Yep. So if I'm looking at this and at that, if I want my wires to extract at the back here, I'm just gonna have to pop up a bigger hole on the corner because it's basically catching into the wires all over there. That will be like the sides are okay. That one maybe not. Just put that here. But at the back, we are catching straight into the wires basically. Yep. Let's open a bigger gap on the side. So I'm gonna stay outside of the car for that just because it's a bit messy. Oh, I'm gonna go back to the workbench because I bring the heater gun there with the extension cord, which means I don't have power in the car anymore. Pim, pim, pim. I was to say front cam, but the vocal command are down. Voice command is out of the way. Boom. So I'm just going to open the side there. Let's go. So since it's only a $20 fuse box, I'm allowing myself to trim it as much as I want, because yeah, it's really a cheap thing to replace if needed. So like, I mean, $20 is still $20, don't get me wrong, but like a fuse box could be way much pricey than that, and right now it's like I'm just making it fit because it was a universal 12 circuit fuse box, which is exactly what we need, so might as well try that. All right, so here I'm gonna just change the angle of these ones because right now they are not pointing towards the right place. Just gonna have to push them towards the back. It's just going to help us get a bit of space, free some space up in here. And let's try again. Well, now it is clipped that side, but not on that one, and that one is catching on a wire in here. So why is the blue wire left in there and the green one? Now it's better, and now can we basically move that at its spot? I think we're gonna have to trim a little bit more. Oh, it clipped, it's in place. All right, let's try that again. Well, now we're talking, and if we protect the wiring in here, we should be good. Because basically, if we do that and that, then we clamp that all together just above the screwing point. We should be good. Let's try that. Oh yeah, if you're still there, and you're gonna be loving the brake system and everything we're doing on that car. We did quite a lot of progression on brake system and power steering and everything, and damn, that's gonna be cool. There's gonna be so much custom involved, but we received most of the parts so far, so we're gonna go with a big brake kit from Willwood, and we are already converting everything to I can smell the circuit. No, I'm not even sarcastic. It's gonna be like really something big and no, I swear. Like, you're gonna love that. It's gonna be freaking insane. Like, we're going full custom with basically everything. Hey, I've been getting not bad at all at welding. I did some reinforcement on the sides. Honestly, if you haven't seen that on the YouTube channel, there's a few videos up there. But we basically did a lot of custom in the last few weeks, and I'm getting way better at it. I'm not even joking. Fully dead serious. As serious as I can get that thing in place. Alright, if the holes are getting stripped at some point, I just received the M6 kind of mount, which is pretty insane, so we're gonna be using that for sure. Because right now it's not screwing in anything. I think it's just not going up and high enough. There we go. I feel like I'm crushing some wires, which is not good. I'm gonna have to make sure we are putting that in a better place. When we do the final wiring loom wrapping in here, we're gonna be tweaking that to make sure everything is in a spot that is safe. Because right now it's not too bad, but it's just going onto a metal edge that I don't really like a lot. There we go. However, it is mounted. So we are basically having a loom back in place. Let me just push that up. There. There. Fuse box is mounted in almost the original spot. Right there. It's just with the cover, it's just getting out, sticking out a little bit, but like the old factory box was also flush mounted there, and there was no like cover on top there, so at least it is fitting. And I just realized I forgot to switch the cam because I don't have my freaking voice control. Not that I try, but there you go. So, if you want to see that, I'm gonna swing you in there. Wait a sec. Point. There we go. PTSD. Yeah, that's a sound redeem in here. But yeah, the wiring is quite a thing, right? But the good news is we basically tested all the accessories. We put the dash back in it last week. Are you doing a wire tuck also? What is a wire tuck? I'm not sure what that is. Is it the sleeve on top of it? I'm really not sure what that is. Hiding all the wires in the engine bay. All right, okay, let's talk about that. So basically, I'm not doing a full shaved engine bay, but oh, by the way, that's what we fabricated last week, 2 weeks ago. Reinforcement for the fender. There's no kit available for the car, so I got my inspiration from one kit that's for the older Datsun, and I just redid the same concept over there. So really not too bad. But basically for the wiring loom, we are done cleaning it. We just need to put the sleeves on it. But basically, instead of running on the top here, going on top there, and going around at the top of the radiator, I'm running on top of the frame rail in there. Then I'm gonna go under the radiator, and we're just gonna have, since we cleaned that up, we just have a few wires in here still on top of the frame rail over here. So that means once the engine's gonna be in place, there's gonna be no wiring loom really visible except on top of the frame rail if you're really looking deep. Poop. Whoop. Sorry for the shake of the cam, I'm just trying to lock it back in place. So basically, poop, 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 poop. Just going to lock that. There. There, boom. So looking at this, so for example, like an education purpose, what, hiding all the wire as much as possible. SP, it's 50-50, so it's 50-50, for example. I'm not sure what you mean by like an education, because yeah, basically it's gonna be a bit 50-50 just because there's still going to be some wiring loom, but I'm putting that as low as possible. So it's gonna be as low as possible. And also I managed to bring all the electronic in the engine bay at the same spot here. That's gonna be one thing we're gonna do this week, basically making the brackets and everything for everything to be in here, but all the electronics gonna be in here with just one part of the loom coming up here to feed that. And then everything's gonna be super low in the engine bay, and we're gonna do some extension cord for basically the wiring of the lights and flasher and everything. So that said, it means that everything's gonna stay as low as possible until it's in the corner, and in the corner there's gonna be the extension running up there. So yeah, let me check that. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. That for here, that's what we call a shaved engine bay. And basically, I'm not going that far, but we're not going to be too far. So I'm going really 50-50, like you said. So it's gonna. I want it to look clean when I open the bonnet, the hood. I want it to be clean, and that's why we basically re-weld every holes that were not used anymore. So every places where there was something mounted at some point, either from factory or someone did a hole to mount something. Yeah, so basically I welded everything back, and now we are putting everything as low as possible, because I really enjoy looking at an engine bay that is clean. So we're gonna try to do that. So yeah, we're trying our best to go somewhere around there. So as long as it doesn't make compromise with performance, which is my main goal. Also, so far, if you were not there lately, well, you haven't seen that. We have our steering rack mounted in there. So it's mounted at the bottom, but so far the half shaft is not mounted to anything. But yeah, so basically we have that mounted in place. This is a Fiat 500 steering rack, so yeah. We will once the engine started once. Basically, I'm gonna assemble the entire mechanic, and since I'm going turbo, I know I'm gonna have piping to place intercooler and stuff. So I'm gonna have to drill holes for that. So I'm basically putting everything together once, starting the car, then disassembling everything, sending engine parts and different stuff to the powder coating shop, and then also we're gonna be respraying the entire engine bay and even probably the entire floor pan of the car. So transmission tunnel, everything. That's why there's black sealant in there. I removed the old 40 years old sealant that was all dry and cracked, and resealed all the panels, so just like they were from factory. And this one is paintable, so I'm gonna be able to paint over it and make sure that everything looks sharp. So I want to paint it glossy black, so it's super clean, and there's gonna be some gold hint on the engine and different parts, just like the cross member, of course, and stuff like that. So there's gonna be a bit of gold. Ideally, there's even going to be a touch of purple in there. So the I don't know how you say that in English, tial. Yeah, I think it's tial turbo parts. They have a really clean purple color, and I really want that color in the engine bay in a few places. So wastegate, blow-off valve, we're going with tial to have that color, and maybe some fittings around the fuel system that's on top of the engine. So that's gonna be sick. It's gonna look super neat. So yeah, really happy on how the project is coming together so far. So like I said, we are starting to go on the side of the project that is really more enjoyable, which is basically we are starting to put things back together. So yeah, there's still a lot of customization to do and custom parts and everything, but at least it's a progression towards having the stuff put together again, which was not really the case while repairing the rust. That was freaking damn boring. Honestly, for me, it was hard because I love welding, but I have a bit of impatience when it comes to prepping the surface, removing the old rust, cutting a metal sheet and stuff. Like, cutting and welding was not too bad, but prepping everything in here was a bit of a challenge to stay focused on it and have fun doing it. So yeah, that's pretty much it so far. So next step, we are done with the fuse box. So we have two choices. Now I will say we either go on something different or we put the dashboard back in place, and we are starting to try. We put a battery and we try to see if the things are all working together. Well, in fact, no, that's not true. We have one thing to do before that. It is to put some fuses in there. I just realized the fuse box is still empty, so that's not ideal, and now it's mounted and I forgot to do that before. Hey, let's go. So we're gonna bring the fuse box out again, or try to see if we can get that plastic cover out without removing the entire thing, because that will be ideal, because you don't want to have to unmount the fuse box every time you're having a blown fuse, which shouldn't be too often. But yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a little look in there. So we're gonna test our new fuse box mounting system and see if it's usable or not. I'm gonna do that just so we have a bit more space. Like this. I'm gonna change the camera plan again. Let me take a little bit of coffee at the same time. Hey, sounds good. Thank you for coming again in the stream. I'm really happy. I thought about you a few times in the last few weeks, so I'm really happy to see you here again. So have a good one. Have a super great night, and hopefully you will have the chance to jump in here anytime soon. There you go. There you go. And now, can you see that fuse box there? Take care, you two. There you go. And now can we pop that open without removing everything? I think we're gonna be able to with our little finger. Yes. Let's go easy. Not even a challenge. Oh. Never mind. Okay, boom, it's open. Now I'm gonna go on the internet and see what fuse is doing what. So basically they are knotted from 1 to 6 and from 7 to 12. So we're gonna take a look and see what do we need in there to have everything properly wired. Well, wired is done. Just gonna take a look to 280ZX fuse box, and we should have a picture of the cover, which should look like something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Now let's try to that. Yeah, that's it. All right, so I have the answer. If you're still there, Micah, let me show you. I have the answer of what the difference between the connectors at the back were, and we're gonna have to see if it's a problem for later on. So basically, there you go. Basically what happens is that we had 4 12-volt wire at the back of the fuse box, and here we have that for you see, like, to battery via fusible link. So we have the main wire coming here. Here was with the ignition accessory relay and fusible link. So that means here there's probably a relay turning on to give power to it. So now, since it's gonna be connected with the same link as this one, there's always going to be 12 volt in there when the key is not even on accessory or ignition. Just like here, it's ignition and accessory relay. So same thing here for all those little different thing like the gauges and everything. So yeah, I mean, that's gonna be part of it. There's no real choice with that. So oh no, we're nope, thinking of that, we might have a problem with what we just did. Fuck. All right, let me explain you. Basically, 4 wires were coming inside the fuse box, and some of them were turning on some accessories and others were not. And basically what I'm afraid of right now is that when you have accessories like this, there was just 2 circuits that were straight to the battery, no, yeah, 2 circuits. Well, left side, in fact, on the picture I just showed you. So let me show it to you again. All right, the door is opening with the wind. Basically, everything on the left side over here is stuff that could be turned on without any keys in the contact or anything. So basically, in a car, you can always use the horn, the stop lamp, so when you're clicking the brakes and everything, no matter if the key is in here with it in accessories or ignition position, which make like a lot of sense. So that's cool. The clock, okay, I'm a bit unsure for the clock, but yeah, so basically this is one thing, and on the other side, that's all the thing that should be only able to turn on when the key is in there. And basically right now the problem is we put everything together because there was only one positive terminal in there, and because of that it means that we might have a problem where the gauges stays on, the warning lamp, stuff like that. Warning lamp is a bit weird because usually you want to be able to use them no matter if the keys are on the car or not, but that was maybe different back then. But yeah, so basically right now we could use wiper and everything at any time, just like the radio and stuff like that. So we might have some stuff that stays on even when the car is off. That said, I'm planning to run a kill switch in the car, like or just a terminal that's gonna be turned off every time, but like at the same time it's not ideal. So we might have to take a look at this and I don't know, maybe use the relay from here to act on everything, which means the car is really totally dead. Oh yeah, the reason the clock is here, so it won't lose all its power. But anyway, we're gonna have to test that first, which means we're gonna start by putting those fuses in place. So I'm gonna grab the fuses. So here we go, and then I have a bunch of fuses that were that they gave to us with the fuse box. So let's see, we need plenty of 10. I'm just in the worst spot for that. So these are 20. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So yellow one, 4. There you go. These are 5. I don't think we need any of those. Nope. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 amp. The 10 should be the blue, I think. No, they are 15, so the red. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I said 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4. Yeah, 6. So all of them. And then the rest is 15, which is just 2, right? Yeah, just 2. So 2 blue. All right, so with that said, we have all our fuse. I'm gonna grab my cell phone and take a picture of my screen just like a pro. So I'm gonna have that in the car just to fuse it properly. So now I just need to make sure which one was which. Something I'm gonna be able to do right inside the car. So let me do that. Then do that, and with the old fuse box in there, I'm gonna be able to place everything in the right spot. So the old fuse box is over there. Of course it is. All right, so basically the way we're gonna take a look at it, if we're looking here, I have the picture on my cell phone basically, and we can see the circuit with 2 is on the left side there. So basically this is how we're looking at it. No, we're looking at it this way right now, which is not the same way there. So basically here, this is. I'm gonna turn the picture just to help us be in the same orientation as our fuse box. There we go. So basically right now in the car are 2 mounting points there, our 2 circuit there are on this corner like that. So that's what I'm gonna use to fuse everything in there. So with that said, that means we're starting at the top here with 210. So I'm gonna go with the top one. So 10. That's gonna be something weird to reach for. Just need to find the hole. I'm not sure of what I'm doing. All right, there. We heard it pin. So that, then the other one, another 10. There we go. Then after the 2 10s, it's 20 and 15. So 20. Then 15. It feels like it's gonna break. It's so weird. There we go. After that 15, it's 10 again, and then another 20. So 10. Yeah, if that's a problem in here, I might have to isolate. I might have to redo a bit of wiring in here, to be fair. Like if there's a problem, I know that we can buy those fuse box for in like 6 circuit version, and basically looking at it, we could do that and have everything properly wired. Like there's 2 wires coming from the accessories relay and 2 wires coming from the battery directly, which means we could use that to put everything in place and like have 2 different fuse box for both accessories and straight to battery circuits. That will be a solution to keep a modern fuse with the same kind of property of what we had in the car at the beginning. So that, then it's 15, which is blue, yep. Then another 10. And then that. Also, I need to make sure we are not exceeding the capabilities of that thing here. So let me make the math. So normally right now we would be good with all the fuses in place. So that's pretty cool, that's pretty neat. All the fuses are there. Now let me try to do the little math behind that to see if it's okay. We know it's a 200 amp capable fuse box, so I'm just going to additionate every circuit just to make sure we're not exceeding. Like there's no big chance of using all of that, but just in case. Plus 15, plus 10, plus 20. Plus 20, plus 10, plus 10, plus 15, plus 10, plus 20. 170. All right, so we are 30 amps lower than the rated max amp for the fuse box, which is awesome. So with that said, we can just put the cover back on and take a look if everything's still fitting in there. And if it is, I think we're gonna throw the dashboard in place again, connect a bunch of things together, and I haven't changed the camera if you want to see me struggle. And yeah, we're gonna try to just make sure that everything's still working. And I really think we're gonna have the problem of everything turning on, and then once everything's turned on, we won't have anything happening with the key, and then when going to the starter position of the key, we're gonna hear the click. But other than that, everything's gonna be able to turn on at any moment. Well, I'm saying that maybe not, because basically I had yeah, we'll see. Let's just try it and we'll see. It's kind of a big question for now. Here and there. All right, that's not an easy access for all the wiring and everything, but it is kind of working. It's just not closing properly. Nope. Why is it not going to its place? Alright, so for now the cover won't clip properly, so we still have quite a bit of fitment to do or something. I don't know, but yeah. I have to take a look at that probably by removing it, which is not great, but part of the game. So, with that said, we're gonna bring the dashboard back in place and we're gonna start reconnecting stuff, because here we have this thing that was mounted somewhere around here, I think. And yeah, we're gonna have a bunch of stuff. Yeah, right there. We're gonna have a bunch of stuff to test, Gonna put back some lights and yeah, different things. Let me just push that back, move you up here and up there. So we're gonna be basically putting back the dashboard, then connecting a bunch of wires and just test a few accessories to see how they react, like if they behave correctly or not. So that's gonna be different things in there. I will take a look if maybe we can save us some problem here. Whoops. Might as well just do it entirely. Because I was thinking about not putting the dashboard because it's a bit of a pain in the ass because it's quite big, but we might as well. So we're gonna have a bunch of things to put in here. Right, that, then the dashboard is gonna go on. The keys already in there. So yeah, I just have to put the dashboard in place, put a screw to secure it a little bit, then connecting a bunch of things and see if it is working. All right, let's do that, right? I'm not happy of doing that because it is not fun. All right, I think that's the best way to get that inside of the car. So let's put that on the ground for now. Then flip it. Ugh. Ow, that was my head. And then throw that on top here. I know you're not happy. All right, what else? You just drop there. I don't want to break anything, so please just go into your shitty spot, please. Yeah, with that in place, that's not helping, right? Open that door a little bit. That's gonna help us. And this one here, don't you have something to connect to? No. All right, let's try again. Oh my God. Now the wiring loom is getting inside, touch inside stuff, which we don't want. And there we go again. Something else catching on us, the radio loom that we don't need. Well, not for now, because I plan on putting a radio, but it's not my main priority at the moment. Let's just say that. Oh, we're getting somewhere now. There we go. So much fun. Yeah, boy. Okay. I mean, with the steering column just barely in place, it's kind of working, which is great. Whew. That's a tough one. Now now there's still a bunch of stuff we need to put together. That. Now we need to connect a bunch of wires in here. So that's going there. That's going there. No, not that one. That one here, I think. No, not that one. Close, but not yet. Where is the main loom for that one? This is all the signals in here. One in there, I'm not sure that was the one. Oh no, that's the one going in here. All right, that's, oh, there we go. It is that one, right there. There we go. Let's put that on top here, so we're gonna be able to do that. Do that, all right, just test that. Then let's connect a bunch of things on this side here at the bottom there, because basically it's all the dashboard over there. So let's try to do that. So it's quite straightforward. Brown with brown, blue with blue. Let's just try to get them close enough. I feel like I'm missing more than that. Right there. And then what else do we have? There's a white and black going in here. So like that. Like this, and like that. There we go. Then what else are we missing? We should have a connector with 5 pins going to it. Not here, that's the radio. Oh yeah, that one was going right there, right? Wasn't it? No, not that one. This one here is going there. So that one here was, let's just take a look. These ones together, no. All right. Oh, there's still so many things that we need to figure out. It's becoming quite a huge mess in here. Still have plenty of connectors that we don't know what they are doing anymore, which is not great, not bad, just a bit annoying. It might be some module we don't even know they exist anymore. So it's right here. One of these should go there, I think. Yeah, that one. And yep, color wires, it match. All right. That. Then there should be one coming down here. Yep. For now, that is working. So that's what we are going to use. And then we will find the other thing we are missing in here. But for now, that's good enough. So that. Wait a sec. Am I crazy or are these? Nah, that's not it. I feel like I'm missing a connector here. I don't know where it's going. But yeah, we still have that in here, which is okay. That one, I don't know where it's going, but I feel like I should know, but I don't remember, which is okay. For now, I think we're pretty good. So, we have done quite a bit of work in here. That's the radio. We don't really care about that one for now. We're gonna be missing a few things in here too. That's okay. Let's just move on and try a few different things in here. So yeah, we should be able to put a battery right around there. Let me grab the camera. Boom, I'm gonna be up here putting a battery in place. I might change the camera point of view just because, oh, now it's a bit twisty, right? Cool. So pump, 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 pump. So basically right now what we're gonna do is put a battery back in place, just to see if first there's fuses going off. Then we're gonna test a few different accessories. In fact, let me at least grab lights and put the lights on here so that we can see if it is lighting up or not, just like we did the other day. That way we're gonna have basically quite a good reference point, just to make sure, you know, just to see. Oh yeah, that one was quite broken in here. What we did for that? Oh, we did nothing, right? So that one might turns on, but it won't have the high beam, I think. Basically, I think that's what. All right, no, that one here is just broken. Let's just put one in there. That here we need to do a better connector for that one. There we go. So basically, I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna have one little headlight here. I think you can see a bit of it. So if it's turning on, you will see it. Yes, you can. So you're gonna see it, and then we will try different things. Basically in the dashboard, if I'm putting the flasher, I should see my light turns on and off. And the thing is, we're gonna try it with and without the key in there, just to see if we messed up the accessory relays and stuff like that. That's freaking me out a little bit, but it's less scary than it was last week. Last week, 2 weeks ago. Anyway, when we put the first time, when we put the battery back in there for the first time, because right now we played with only one specific thing, not like the entire loom, which means if something goes wrong, it has to do with the fuse box, like nothing else. We didn't try anything else on the wiring loom since that, so we just put some shrink tube basically, so that's pretty good. So that and the ground should come right in here. Let's just try to do that and do this. And let's hope it's not falling to the ground. It wants to, so that's a bit frightening. All right, here it's quite stable. Let's go. One thing done. As long as it's not spilling some acid on top of everything, we're good with that. Right. We have the answers. We fucked that up. So this one right here, like the key shouldn't be doing that. The headlight shouldn't be turning on right now. There shouldn't be anything turning on, except if we just wait. I'm gonna take a look. Well, well, well. Seems like we might have done our first big mistake. And by big, I mean, at least we know exactly what we did wrong. So it's no big deal and nothing that should have consequences on how we're gonna do the things. All right, so let's just see if on the other side there, the thing is turned on. No. Going to the off position triggers the highlight.
Primer Boy is looking for more power for the
Whoa,
last
whoa, whoa,
6
whoa, whoa,
months. Stufi Nisi Chala.
Non, c'est pas fini. Ah, c'est que non. Mais ça va dans le bon bord. On commence à réassembler. What's up, Sam? Alright, so guys, if you want to see something, all the dashboard is lit up while the key is not in there. So we fucked that up. T'arrives juste au moment où je viens de chier le pipeline. Alright, so that's no big deal. We're gonna be ordering some new stuff now. Let's go! At Micah, are you still there, boy? So basically what we've done, and that's something I should have realized before, and we're gonna be throwing away part of our job right now, but I mean, that's no big deal. So basically when we replace the fuse box here, you're like, oh, that's a little fuse box, that's lovely. But on the other side here, the fact that we have splitted 12 volt input at the back there means something's going on, something that is not supposed to be like this. And so because the circuit is different, we're gonna have to think about that and just fix that, because basically we need to keep our 4 12 volt wires either splitted or 2 of them can go together and the 2 others can go together. So one side I think was supposed to be together and the other side too. So that's gonna be the next step to test. We have to isolate 6 circuits and 6 other circuits. So basically the circuit that could be turned on whenever, like when you have a battery in there, horn, stuff like that, they worked. How do you know all that stuff? You learn, you read, you search, you ask your friend Google or ChatGPT now. No, I'm not using that, but just take a look. Basically, 280ZX fuse box. Do I still have it open? I don't think I do, right? No. I'm gonna show you the thing that we have been following. Well, following. It's just that I saw something odd and I was like, yeah, I think that's gonna be a problem. Basically, bam. So here we go. So this is a fuse box. This is the fuse box diagram from the Datsun. You can even see it's a scan from the factory manual that comes with the car. And basically, and basically here's the problem. The 2 battery via fusible link, this means it's going straight to the battery. So this 12 volt input here and that 12 volt input in here is going straight to the battery. The other one here, you have ignition and accessory relay, which means this is going through the key barrel. So right now, everything on the left side of this picture should be stuff that you can have turned on without the key in the key switch, which mean headlamp, I'm kind of unsure about that one, but yeah, the horn, stop lamp, stuff like that. If you're going on the brake pedal, usually you can turn on the brake lights without having the key in there and stuff like that. So every lamp, like every light inside the cabin and everything, But on the other side here, the gauges, warning lamp, turn signal, wipers, these are all stuff that should only turn on when you have the key on the ignition position. So here you see accessory, ignition, then you have the battery. So this here means we need 2 separate circuits for that and 1 separate circuit for that entire thing here. Maybe even because here the L is for light, I think, and the B here is just for battery. So yeah. Warning lamp. Les 4 flashers. No, we need that. It's the park anywhere button, basically. So you need that on a car. If you want to park in the town, you have to use that. It's the park anywhere button, like super important. We need that. So yeah, so basically we're gonna have to rethink our little thing here. So just so we can split those things apart. So I think I could modify the actual fuse box to support that. It could be, I think, doable, but I don't think I want to get involved in that because it's quite a big job, to be fair. So yeah, we're gonna have to think about this because basically right now I was thinking about going with 2 6-circuit fuse box, but now I will need at least 3, maybe 4 because of this split right here if I want to keep everything together. That sucks. That didn't went as planned. But it's part of the game. So we're gonna be removing the fuse box from its place just to make sure need a fuse for the PS5 and all the 15 screen that Pimp My Ride's gonna put in there. Comment ça va, Sam, toi, en passant? Comment vas-tu? J'ai chié du GitHub aujourd'hui, je suis fier de moi. J'ai réussi à me planter dans du GitHub. En faisant des trucs de noob. Right, that, and that. Boom. Ça va. Nice. C'est ça qu'on va entendre. C'est ça qu'on veut entendre. Good. J'ai juste tassé la cam. On va pouvoir retourner chercher ça. Removal of the fuse box, part 100 and 2000. Projet open source. Non, c'est pas pour le Datsun, c'est pour le stream. Au fond, je me sers de GitHub pour communiquer entre la maison puis le garage, au fond. Fait que vu que c'est pas le même réseau internet, vu que j'ai un routeur dans le garage, je pouvais pas juste faire un share folder. Fait que c'est ça. Fait qu'au fond, je suis arrivé puis j'ai setupé un GitHub desktop, toutes ces 2 ordi. Puis je share quand je veux upgrade des affaires. Sauf que j'avais upgrade un truc dans le garage que j'ai pas pensé à push sur ma branche avant de faire des changements à l'intérieur puis push à la branche. Fait que là j'ai push puis j'ai ramené ça dans le garage puis ça a supprimé les 2-3 trucs que j'avais fait au garage puis j'ai fait comme oh. Fait que là il va falloir que je refasse ça. C'était des petites commandes que j'avais ajoutées sur le tas qui étaient bien pratiques. Alright, boom, let's remove that. Fait que shit happens. Fait que je me sentais un gros noob. Alright, that. Qu'est-ce qu'on regarde là? On regarde ça. Alright, time to go back again in there. I don't want to remove the dashboard just yet, but I still think we're gonna have to. But yeah, let's remove the fuse box first. Alright, that was a good way to test the circuit. Everything turned on at the same time. And nothing blows, so that's good. Hey, hein? Attends un peu, le cable management, il va être beau quand je vais avoir terminé, ok? Stop judging. It's gonna be good one day. Just that for now, it's not worth doing a big ass cable management, okay? Instead, I'm throwing the bolts inside there. Boom. Fait qu'en gros, on a fait ça. Custom, on est parti du truc tantôt, je vous montrais avec les tubes de vitre, puis on est rendu avec ce beau truc-là. Sauf que ce truc-là, le problème, c'est qu'en dessous ici, tout est connecté à un truc là, puis il faudrait que je le split. Alright, you know what? I'm kind of curious to know if it will be something we can modify, because it's fitting not too bad in there. So let's see. Let's remove the bracket that we did, especially for that, and now it might not be useful. And I can't return the thing because I hacked through that. There we go. And then let's open the back of it. Le pire, c'est que le cable management s'en vient vraiment soon. Parce qu'en gros, justement, dès que ça est terminé, on va avoir basically fait le tour de tout le filage. Ce qui va vouloir dire qu'on peut se permettre de tout fermer à nouveau, là. T'sais, en ce moment, c'est juste qu'on est encore sur le test des différents circuits, s'assurer que j'ai pas chié rien. Comme là, on vient d'avoir notre premier fail. Mais au moins, on sait exactement c'est quoi parce qu'on avait juste un truc de changer qui est cette box-là. Alright, let's put that on the ground so we won't lose it, right? Oh yeah, that's true. I need to take one measurement also under the dash there to know what thing I need to order. I found the kind of bracket I'm gonna use for mounting the power steering. So I just need to order the right length. So yeah, gonna have to order that. Oh, do you hear that? That means it's 4. And that means I have less than 30 minutes left to finish what I'm doing. Stream just fusing. Just blowing. Parce qu'une fuse, ça blow. I hate hearing the alarm going in loop. Alright, and I lost the last one right on the ground. But like, not the floor of the Datsun, the ground, the actual ground. Oh my god, oh, it's there. I was say, fuck my life. Alright. The random sound, always the best at the right timing. There you go, boom. Shut the fuck up. All right, so let's open that. Aww. Huh. All right, so can we take that out right now, or do I have to unscrew those screws? Oh my god, I think I'm gonna have to do that. Shit. That wasn't the plan. I just need that to open up. But I think the screws are actually going to prevent me from opening it right now. Or maybe not. Oh yeah. So let's take a look at the back. Let's go. All right. So what will be the plan for that? So basically, if I wanted to isolate some stuff in here, I would have to break the connection in there. So that will mean going into like a different setup with screws, I guess, and just using, I mean, it's kind of made for that if we want to do that, because basically each red wire in here is one circuit, and I just have to basically make sure. Oh, and that's how it's doing. Oh, that's great. So yeah, so basically I need to split that into 4 different circuits. So we could use the top one for the big wire, going for 2 of them, and we could hack the side of it and just bring the wires in the inner side, and yeah, use them to power some circuit. So what is the original one doing? How many tabs we need to break? Because if it's all some pair number, if it's all good, if it's well, oh no, of course there's 2, 3 in there. So basically the 2 and 4 on the left side here, because this is how we need to split that. Oh, that's a Professor Layton thing right there. How do you do the same circuit on that thing here? And Antoine Daniel spending like 2 hours doing that. Ta-da!
Hawkfan 727 is looking for more power for the last 7 months. 7 months, baby. Sparkling
What
heart.
up?
Sparkling heart.
Hawk with the 7 months of Prime! No way, it's been 7 months already. That's goddamn crazy. Hey, thank you so much, Hawk. Honestly, thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot. You don't even know how. And thank you, Sam, again, too. Like, both of you. Damn. That's crazy. 2 subs this afternoon. Let's go. Big win. All right. So we're going to have to do some Professor Layton stuff in here, where we're going to have to figure out how we are mounting everything in there. So we could be cutting that in a weird shape just so it's not connected, and that will work, like removing part of it. So we could do 2 3s and like really mess up the order they are in. That will be harder to reconnect, but once it's gonna be wired, we could definitely just identify that properly and have everything in there working. So that could be a thing. That could be a real thing. I think I'm gonna open up like the entire thing in here too, just, or at least a little longer, just because it was still hard to push in place. But yeah, so basically we have to connect 4 and 2s. So logically I will use the first 4 for one thing, then the 2 next one for another thing in here, and yeah, just making sure there's quite a big gap between both of them, so there's no power jumping through. We don't want a short circuit in there, and then splitting that into 3 circuits. So that will mean it is quite a big thing to do, but that could work actually. I will have to identify everything before connecting, because here it was simple, like everything was hardwired to that, so there was no chance of mixing anything. But now there is, or at least, yeah, I'm saying that, but that's not true. Well, there's 2 red with white strip, 3 red with white strips, so never mind. There's still a huge chance of mixing stuff, but at least there's a color code in here, which is not too bad. But yeah, I'm gonna have to identify every different thing. Shit. Because they use the same thing, because basically it's not on the same circuit, those 2, so it makes sense when doing that. All right. So that's gonna be quite a big one. Oh my god, I feel like tomorrow's stream is gonna be the same day as today, just doing like fuse box things. But I mean, we're just that far away from getting everything back together. Like, we won't remove the dashboard just yet. No, that's not true. I still need that measurement back there. Fuck. Well, I mean, we could still try it. Because, yeah, I hope you're understanding what I'm talking about here. But, yeah, basically we just have to split that one big metal part at the center into different relays. And that means we could use that. And I just have to make sure... Just have to make sure I'm gonna be able, yeah, at the center here, I'm gonna be able to put the, to bring the wires through there, I guess. Maybe, maybe not. I could on both sides of that, above everything, and then bolt that. Yep, that's gonna be a tough one, to be fair. A real tough one. To make sure it's not losing connection too. All right, I think that's gonna be a problem for tomorrow. That's gonna be a problem for future us. Here, do we have... because basically I'm wondering if I'm not better to still go with a 2.6 circuit fuse box and then just split that inside the 6 circuit, because basically here we have 3 and here we have 2 and 4, which would be way easier to split. Like, if the 6 circuit is made the same kind of here, we could split that going like this and just connect that differently at the top. Or yeah, the 3 is still going to be something weird to do. Or maybe we could try to weld that, to solder that in place. Yep, that's gonna be weird to do. You have to connect here. Could come at the back here to connect something, but at the same time, that, oh, and the LEDs are not going to work anymore if we're hacking that. The LEDs are going to go bad. Tomorrow Anto is so brilliant. Yeah, more than me right now. I mean, you know what? If I'm leaving now, I'm gonna be thinking about this the entire night, and tonight is a working session for the students, which is awesome. So I'm gonna be thinking about this the entire class. Then after that, I'm gonna be sleeping and dreaming about it. And tomorrow I'm gonna be like, well, that was obvious. Not like I just spent like 6 hours thinking of it, but it's obvious that's the solution. So I'm pretty sure this is how it's gonna end. Bloodstone, what up? I'm here for sure. What up, man? Hey, yo! Welcome by. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing amazing. Hope you're accomplishing better things than we do here, because right now we're stuck on the problem. Hey, let's go. So basically, as you can see, we finished that fuse box from last week. Looking pretty cool. Now I just opened that up because we have one big problem in here, and it is basically that we plug every circuit together, but here they were split in 4 different 12-volt input. And the reason for that was because there was the accessory position on the car, the ignition position on the car, and then the direct battery terminals, which mean now we just tested that. Like, we put back the dashboard in here and we tested everything, and as soon as I connected the battery, everything turned on, because now the key is irrelevant to everything. So basically right now we have just something useless because it's turning the lights, the high beams, the gauges, everything turns on as soon as we put the battery on. So we basically fucked that up, but at least, like I said last week, we know it's the fuse box the problem, and we know why. We need to split that again like this, but it's not made for that. So we're gonna have to think about that. So yeah. Yeah. By the way, guys, new sounds on the stream. You can now call the OSHA for telling me I'm doing stupid stuff, and you can also call. There's Micah who redeemed his own random sound. So if by any chance you're having, it's this. Oh, I'm not on the right one. It's not that one. It's this one.
Right to jail.
OSHA basically is the what is it? It's security and blah 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 about the safety regulation on your working places. So. So yeah, so now when I'm doing stupid things like setting the car on fire, basically c'est notre CSST d'ici. Ta CSST qui te dit que c'est stupide, mettons, de couper des fils quand le courant n'est pas coupé, ou de mettre de l'eau sur une boîte de jonction, ou genre de pas porter de lunettes de protection en coupant. Nous, c'est la CSST qui dit t'es cave. Le reste du monde, c'est OSHA. Sorry, had to explain that in French for that little French Canadian boy. Oh yeah, that's way too many wires, but we're gonna hide everything. Like, we don't have to touch them anymore, really. We are basically done with that. So yeah, basically we're pretty much done. Oh, thank you, Blood. Yeah, we're pretty much done with hacking the wires. Now we just have to figure out how to split again the fuse box so we have everything working. Like I said, right now the only thing is if I cut through the metal part in the middle I was showing you, basically the LEDs at the middle supposed to tell me, hey yo, the fuse is blown, is not going to work anymore. So I just have to think about that. But yeah, I'm gonna also take a look if I don't see something different on the eBay and Amazon of this world to see if we cannot make the things better. Because yeah, I'm gonna have to leave soon, by the way, Blood. Sorry you're coming at the end of the stream, just because I have to teach some kiddos tonight about 3D animation and stuff. So we have to work on a project. But yeah, so basically today we just wired the entire fuse box and tested it and seen that nothing's working. Yay! So yeah, but the cash grind. But yeah, so basically I'm gonna go on that and think about that frigging fuse box for the entire evening, and tomorrow morning 9:30 I'm gonna be back here with a solution, hopefully. So on that, guy, I'm gonna stop it there because in 1 minute there's an ad, so I won't let you have that ad in front of you. Yeah, 9:30 my time, so now you can make the count there. You see it's 16:16 right now. Make a wish, and and yeah, so the time difference, you can take a look at this. So yeah, this way you can make the math behind that and be ready for tomorrow morning. So thank you so much, guys. There was quite a lot of people in here today. That was super awesome. I love it in here. It's so cool, and we're gonna keep going on that car. Once the electrical part of it is done, we're gonna jump on all the mechanical part of it, and that's gonna be so good. All right, guys, see you tomorrow. Bye.